Alrighty, let me take care of this warning here.
I love the infinity screen action you got going on.
Okay. Welcome to the delayed start of the March meeting of the BBAA. And, well, that is weird. I just saw that in the screen.
You got the, it's a picture of a picture of a picture.
You guys can't handle that many shots. We are, and we'll do the Vice President's report to start us out.
We don't have a vice president.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do it. Well, you brought up the calendar, right?
Oh, look, it's on a delay too, so when you move, it looks really cool.
It's in the background. Just minimize this.
Well, I got to share the screen.
Oh, that's true. That's what. That's which one.
This one. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Let me know if you can't hear what I'm saying or see what I'm doing. I'm doing the Vice President's report because we're going to have a Vice President election. Sam resigned from the club. It was too much for her right now, so we're going to probably end up electing. There's only like
Turkish-made drones are manhandling Russian armored units.
A bunch of them on Zoom. You can do that one.
After I hooked her up with the RRT.
Well, she might still be doing that, astrophotography.
Okay.
I'm not going to, basically, she resigned.
Okay.
So we need to do an election. After we do go through the regular club business, we're going to do an election for VP. So think of nominations, and we'll go from there. So I'll just go through March real quick. We got Skywatch this Saturday. Obviously, you guys know Cornland Park. I'm going to cover the big ones here. We got Saturday, Sunday on the 19th. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped over Garden Stars on the 10th too. Make sure you guys are RSVPing for this so we know who's headed to what events. There's a Boy Scout troop event on the 25th. And did you log into the, the reason it's not, there's another event that if George wants to do, because it's during the daytime at a church event, a school church.
Yeah, I didn't schedule that yet.
Okay, so there's that other event. I've already RSVP for that, so you'll have help for that, just so you know. We'll go to April real quick. Let's see, we got Malibu Elementary School Science Night on the 6th of April.
It won't be dark.
Yeah, it won't be dark. We're planning on setting up a solar scope, and we'll have George is planning on going inside, I think. And I believe Leanne said she's actually going to be there too. I have to check the site. Club meeting on the 7th here, as far as I know, unless everything goes to hell. And then you see on the 8th it says North Carolina statewide star party. I did a Zoom call with two people that work for the state park system down there, and they invited us to, what is the name of this park? Dowdy Park in Nags Head. And it's a drive from here. It's like an hour 30, and there's no club near them, all right? But the state of North Carolina for the last decade about has been doing a statewide star party. So they have maybe 30 to 40 events across the state on this day, and they've asked us to participate at this one. I looked at the site through Zoom. They were at the park showing me everything. They're going to talk to the city and have these park lights turned off. And obviously having us come down with telescopes is a big thing, the biggest thing they're going to do, but they will have other activities there as well. And they're so grateful that they offered a house that they use for interns if you guys want to spend the night there and not have to drive back. So they're very accommodating. I told them, we bring everything we need with us. So if you guys have any requests, let me know, but it looks like it's going to be a good event. It says on the website they're expecting 100, but I think it's going to be a lot more than that because they moved the location from, do you remember where it was at first?
Jockey Ridge.
Yeah, Jockey Ridge, which was kind of, it's not very far away, but it's a little more isolated than this park. And this is right next to the highway, but it's dark-ish You know, it's darker than around here for sure because of the Nag's Head. But it should be a good event for us. And I think we're going to reach out to do a press release with the media here and see if we can't get even more people to come down. So if you guys can RSVP for that, I told them we could get probably 5 to 10 people to come. And I think we get 5 for sure. But keep an eye on that. Let's see, another Garden Stars on the 12th of April. And then Saturday, Sunday on the 16th. Skywatch, you'll notice that there's going to be about a 6-week period between the Skywatch Saturday and April Skywatch. Okay, and then you get into May. And I do want to touch on May real quick, even though we customarily don't go that far ahead. Boardwalk Astronomy has already been approved. All the dates are entered. It's not like last year where they weren't sure. We're doing it, okay? So count on that. And there's an event that I'm not seeing on the calendar here. Oh, there it is. On the 15th, the Lunar Eclipse watch party. Robert Hitt at the Chesapeake Planetarium asked us to come out and support the event they're doing there. And I did bring in, I know you guys can't see me, but I'll be back. He's already got a flyer printed out. Oh, they can't see it, but they can see it on this guy.
Yeah, I can see it.
So I hope you can see this. I know I'm sharing the screen, but I'm holding up a flyer. Okay, Bob printed this out as a sample for me to take and show you guys. But we're going to set up right in on the street. They're going to block off the street at the planetarium again and watch the whole lunar eclipse there. NASA has a that's at the Chesapeake Planetarium. Hold on just a second here. I got some notes. NASA's looking for clubs to live stream the eclipse on the 15th. And so if we sign up with them, they will show it on NASA TV that night. And Robert's already told me that they don't have the equipment there to do it at the planetarium. So if one of you guys that has that equipment wants to be set up, let me know, because I'm not signing up on the NASA website until someone tells me confirmed that they are able to stream to NASA, okay? I'm assuming that if you have the equipment to stream, you know what's required to do it, so you'll know if you have that equipment or not, okay? But either way, I'm sorry, what was that?
We should put that on Groups IO because I know a couple club members do live stream. We may not be here, you know, like George up in Williamsburg.
Yep, you're right. And I'm going to, I was emailing Robert this week and he just let me know today that they did not have the equipment there, so they can't do it at the planetarium themselves. But they're willing to assist however they can. And I don't know if it's probably possible because they did it in the 70s, I think, Robert and Kent, but they broadcast a view from the telescope up into the planetarium itself. So that would be cool if we could do that too. So I wanted to touch on that. And one more event that's important is the Virginia Regency Society has asked us to participate in a skywatch at Bacon's Castle. Do you guys know where that is? It's a little out of the area
It's
for
on
us.
the way to Chipokes.
Smithfield area.
Okay.
It's beyond Smith, it's north of Smithfield. It's just before you make the big left turn and take a right toward the Chipokes Plantation State Park.
Do you guys, if you never heard of the Virginia Regency Society, basically it's a group of individuals that like to wear period clothes from like the 18th or 19th century and
Reenactors.
yeah, do that type of activity and
Where's
stuff. That I don't have that note on here. Oh wait, it says no, that's not on here. That's another event. But I haven't approved the event, but I guess I will. They are willing to do a stipend too for her, so that's cool. But the last one I have is I did already sign up for NASA First Light event this summer for the James Webb Telescope. And that's in July. And if we are selected to participate in that, because I don't think they're doing everybody, then they will let us know. And we will be involved with the first image released from the James Webb. And there's some details I'm going to put up on the group's IO so you guys can read what they sent out. But basically, I just submitted my name. I submitted George's name as the alternative, and they'll let us know. So there's no guarantee on that one yet. But that is it for the Vice President report. And next, we will go into the Secretary report.
Did you just prove that you're capable of being the VP? I nominate Sean as VP.
No second.
You got some jokes, I see.
He's the VP that I replaced.
Not me. We'll nominate that guy right there. See him behind me?
Yeah, we have so many Seans now that is no problem.
When I became vice president, I had a big pair of shoes to fill because Sean had done such a good job before me.
But since we brought up the Secretary report, I make a motion that we suspend reading of the minutes from the prior meeting.
Yeah,
Can I get a second, baby?
I was not present at the last meeting. I just grabbed my
Second.
notes from the,
All in favor?
I just did all.
Jeff was so sure we were going to call him. He didn't even stand up to come up here. Okay, treasurer report.
So we'll get to the good, right to the good stuff, I guess.
For the good stuff.
And good is we have lots of money. Total for in all our accounts 97,000, so it's quite a bit up, just almost $700 for the month. 7,800 in our general fund, 13,500 primary scholarship, and 100 for Georgie June. Most of the money that came in this month, we got $525 from City of Chesapeake for the events that we do with them. So they gave us some cash. I also went through the member purge. We had 169 members at the end of last year. Been trying to get everyone to re-up. Most did. I had 31 that didn't come through, paying through, so I purged them out this week during the month. But then we had 7 new members join this month, so that puts us at 145 active members. So that's pretty high for beginning of the year. I remember a lot of times, when the purge happened, we were like, oh, now we're back down under 100. But we're coming into the year fairly strong. So we have plenty of money for all our endeavors, all our big expenses are coming up, like insurance and AL dues and picnic and all that kind of stuff. And we have enough money for the scholarships. We sold in the month $60 more in raffle tickets for Georgie June. I'm sure there's more floating out there. Other than that, I will take any also of note, Jeff finished auditing the books from last year. He said that I didn't do any crooked things last year, so it wasn't that great of an audit, but it's been completed. And I proved that I can hide stuff. I should have been for Enron or something. But other than that, any specific questions, hit me. Otherwise, I'll turn it back over to Astro stuff.
Actually, I did want to bring up one point.
Oh, I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Called my bluff. What's up?
Nothing about you, though, really.
Okay.
With the paying dues. With, what is the Astronomical Society we've been watching the series on?
Kalamazoo.
The Kalamazoo, yeah. They brought up a good point that I wanted to bring up here, because he said the same thing, they go through and purge their members who don't pay and everything, but he always liked to reach out to them and remind those people that even if you don't have time to come to the meeting, if you support what this club does, you should pay for a membership, even if you're not coming to the meeting. Because we do a lot of outreach. Your money is getting put to good use around here. We're educating the public, and it helps further the goal of this club, which is spreading the astronomy to the people of Hampton Roads. So just something to keep in mind. I'm sorry, go ahead, Richard.
No, I think that is a good point that I hadn't made with people that, some of the people who said they weren't ringing up because they're moving and going to other places. I'm like, well, you still support the club. Obviously, Chuck still does, but I understand too, if you move away and you want to become, if I live somewhere else, I would just join a club in that area.
Oh, I understand that.
But I was pretty much keeping. I made a lot of contacts, a lot of different people through this, and I think that's why we had such a high up. Our rate of renewals was very high.
I appreciate that because I know it probably took you a lot of time to get a hold of everybody personally.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about the people who chose not to re-up. As far as I know, the 30 people moved. But I'm just saying for anyone in the future, if you're thinking about it, like if you think we're doing a good job, if you don't think we're doing a good job, let us know. But if you do think we're doing a good job, make sure you renew your membership to this.
I do think when I was looking at, and there was only like 2 or 3 exceptions, but most of the people who did not renew all had become members in the last year or 2. So I think there was a lot of people who did it or signed up and then never got involved, never did anything, and then that was it for them. And it is important, I think, too, when and that's why I try to send out whenever people renew, I send them a lot of information about what we're doing, all the upcoming events, how to get to our stuff, links to our Facebook, to make a connection, hoping that they come on and stick. Because if you stick more than a year or 2, you're going to stick for a long time. That was one of the things, kind of looking at the people who weren't renewing. I think that was generally the case. It was people who might have just thought it was a good idea, signed up, and then, or maybe they were interested in astronomy and it wavered. We definitely get a lot of those too. You buy a telescope, use it once, twice, and you never use it again.
No, I understand. I just thought I'd bring it up because it stuck out to me when we were watching that series at the Kalamazoo Astronomical Society.
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, I think we do. I mean, if you look at, we have 145 members on the roster. And if I went through the roster, probably 80-90% of them I've never seen before or heard of, but they've been on for a long time for that reason. We tend to see the same people at meetings, same people at outreach events.
Well, thank you for the treasury report.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, we got some chats. Oh, I said open on the side.
Nigel Taylor would love
Do we
to
have sound?
participate, however, this is spring break, April 9 through 16, so lots of folks may be traveling and going on trips. That's for the Lunar watch party.
Oh, no worries. Whatever events you guys can go to, that's what I was trying to say is, you may not be able to come to any events, but if you think we're doing a good job, renew your membership. Stay a part of the club. We'll keep doing it. Obviously, we want you to come to events. If you can, please come, because we enjoy them. Well, I think once people get out there, they would enjoy them too. I just wanted to take a second to point at Jeff there so that we can give a round of applause for doing the audit, because I'm sure it was a lot of work. Thank you, Jeff, really.
It's a lot. It was a lot of stuff to wade through that I sent his way. There's no way that was fun.
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to clean up after Richard. But you did it.
It wasn't that bad.
That's right.
It was
And
organized.
everything came out good. So let's see. Let's move on to the scholarship report from Ben.
Yes, sir. Submitted the package to the various schools throughout Hampton Roads and received confirmation. So come mid-May, the closing date's 1 May. So come mid-May, we'll hopefully get some apps.
Sounds good.
Is there a way we can remind them, keep reminding them until that time?
Yeah, I sent out another email. But, well, remind them, realize that like City of Virginia Beach just posted on their portal. So there's nothing, they posted on their scholarship portal. So what I do is make sure that they follow through and make sure I have confirmation. So,
What we should probably, I mean, advertising wise, that's another, put it on the groups IO, just so maybe people don't come to the meetings that may have students who are Virginia Beach school students know to go on that portal and look for it.
it's on our website, I believe.
Yeah.
It is.
I bring it up at events. If I see a high school student,
Yeah.
find them.
Gabriel's was applying.
Yeah, Gabriel's applying. I know that.
It's 8 o'clock.
So we're going to get some.
Okay, good.
There you go. Hey, we just
Yeah.
need one.
Hey, that'll be like last year then, right?
Oh, God.
What else we got here?
Some really sad developments overseas, folks. Too much.
Let's,
This was pretty serious. One of their largest nuclear power plant is on fire. If
Oh,
it,
lovely.
if they have a meltdown, it will be 10 times worse than Chernobyl. This is crazy stuff, man. My degree is in reactor physics, so right now I'm freaking out.
Yes, I think they're all around the world.
It will, in short order. It'll hit the jet stream and it will be around the world. Man, this is nuts. Sorry.
well then, don't worry if you can't make it to the activities, and we appreciate you going on Zoom. We're going to do online meetings from now on. So even if we're all meeting in the classroom, we will, and they take away Zoom, we will Facebook Live it. Or YouTube, actually, because now we have that YouTube account we can do right onto YouTube.
You can always put it on my Zoom.
Even if Zoom breaks, we will get on there. I mean, I know Richard's got a Zoom account too, so
Yep.
almost took away yours, and then they brought it back for the year. But no matter what, we'll keep doing online meetings. I think it's a good thing.
Oh, sure.
Some of those who like darker skies of Carrollton and live an hour and a half away from Virginia Beach.
Yeah, I know. And let's see. Let's go into the Alcor report with Bruce. I saw him earlier. He's still here?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. First of all, I always kind of do a shout out to Jeff Goldstein. So thanks so much for making the Zoom still available. I just got home from work an hour ago. So needless to say, I like this option when I'm stuck at work too late. He also helped me troubleshoot my Cox internet. So thanks, Jeff, wherever you are. Okay. So first of all, I want to recognize those that have won Astronomical League awards in the Observer magazine. I'm sorry, Reflector magazine over the past 2 magazines that comes out quarterly, if y'all know already. So back in December, Mr. George Reynolds received the Outreach Observing Award, all 3 levels, Outreach, Stellar, and Master. Master requires 100+ hours of outreach. As always, George overachieved and exceeded that threshold. So congratulations to George. Also, sorry. So George has overachieved once again in the March 22 Reflector magazine here. This is the issue with Comet Leonard that you probably just received this week. Let's see. How did George overachieve this month? I know he's in here somewhere. Here he is, the Lunar 2 Observing Program, George Reynolds. Congratulations to George again. Wow. So George is like turning them out. In addition, we have the NASA Observing the Challenge International Observe the Moon Night, where we all partied at ODU last year, and lots of people got awards there for that event. From Back Bay, Thomas Epps, Samantha Erb, Brian Lafitte, Leanne Legault, and Sean Lozier, Melvin Spruill, and Jeffrey Thornton. So congratulations to everybody that came out for that event. I came out for that event, but did not apply for this award. So I need to get hot. Anyhow. All right. Outreach Observing Award. In addition, let's see, to George's outreach back in December. In March, we have Brian Lafitte, who also got outreach stellar and master. Again, master exceeds 100 plus hours of outreach. So that's a lot of work. So congratulations to Brian. And then Sean Lozier got outreach award again for, I don't know, Sean has probably gotten a couple of these, but I looked at his spreadsheets and he had a lot of hours. So those outreach awards are a lot of effort on those people's part. Okay, and I am going to harass the Astronomical League to get Ben Loyola mentioned in at least the July edition of this fine publication for his work for the double star observing program, which he has received as of January. So anywho, George always told me he enjoyed looking through the back of this thing, and I'm very proud to see significant numbers of BVA members once again showing up in the Astronomical League. Okay, East Coast Star Party outreach status. This is my little dream to try to restart the East Coast Star Party. We did have a successful meeting on February 10th with my initial stakeholders to try to pull this off. Mr. Jamie Hanzak from Chapel Hill Astronomical Society, Stephanie Allen from the Virginia Department of Conservation and Recreation, Sean Lozier was there, Jeff Goldstein was there, I was there, and George thought I was a hacker, so he didn't dial in. So I'm gonna have to provide a special Zoom link just for George from now on. So look for that link, George. It's coming your way. Okay. So what happened? Well, we talked for about an hour and a half. It was a very productive meeting. I got the next steps from the Virginia Department of Conservation and Recreation. For those that don't know, we had the East Coast Star Party down in Coinjock, North Carolina for about 25 years. Kent Blackwell personally sponsored that, but we lost it 4 years ago because the campground sold out, went corporate, and kicked us out. So my pipe dream last year to try to restart this at Chip Oak State Park, which is about an hour and a half west of Hampton Roads up on the James River. So we spoke with Jamie from the Department of Conservation and Recreation. She referred me to her district manager and the chief of resource management, both of which in late February emailed me back as a result of my initial email harassment campaign. And no, it was very polite. And the key decision maker, the district coordinator, emailed me back and said, "Thank you for your consideration for contacting the Chip Oaks Park manager and Mr. Richard about conducting an astronomy star party at Chip Oaks. We look, I'm sorry, wrong email. Here it is. I appreciate your interest in holding a quote star party." It's in quotes. I might have to tell her that Beyonce is not going to be there at Chip Oaks State Park. I have shared your email with Park Manager Ben Richard. Here we go, at the site, and we will be discussing the idea in the next few weeks. Once we're able to have that discussion, Park Manager Richard will be in touch about decisions and next steps. So that sounds pretty positive to me. In that she didn't tell me to kiss off and go away, and that's never going to happen. So I think things are on track for that. So anybody's got any questions on that, let me know. Let's see. Thanks to Samantha, even though she's now gone, for creating this fine 2002 dates at a glance spreadsheet. I don't know if anybody's got a copy of that, but I sure would like to see it like posted somewhere. This really helps me remember all our fine dates. So can we stick that somewhere on like the website or Facebook or something? Anybody got one?
Do you have an electronic copy of it?
Samantha sent me one I can dig through it and forward it back out if you want.
Send it to me. I'll put it on the website.
All right, will do. To Sean. And let's see. So I am trying to lead by example. I'm working on my globular cluster program. They're all in the summer, so I have to come off my winter hiatus. They're mostly in Sagittarius. I will be at the Stunt River Star Party with Bob Barrowline March 30th through April 2nd. Again, I want to see how this thing runs to see how we might be able to run it at Chip Oaks. Plus, it's really, really dark. It's a great event. I'll be there with my teardrop camper and my 10-inch mead in the campground. So come say hi. I think that's it. Thank you.
I got a question here, Rich. Could you forward that letter from Virginia Parks Commission about your communication with them?
Yeah. Let's see. Who did I send this to?
Secretary?
He wants to put it in the meeting notes.
Oh. Okay. Can you?
Secretary.
Yeah. All right.
AFO.org.
I think that email still works.
But is it secretary@bba.org?
Yeah,
Yes.
backbayastro.org.
Back Bay Astro.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did not send it to the secretary. My apologies.
No problem.
But I sent it to George and Stephanie and Jamie Hansick and who else? Jeff Goldstein. Okay, yep, sorry. I'll send it to secretary@backbayastro.org. That email I got on February 28th. Star Party, in quotes.
Hey, Bruce,
Or
if you look at page 4 of the reflector, under to the editor, there's another letter that you might be interested in.
of March?
Yes.
Are they defaming my character somewhere? What?
Letter under to the editor.
That routinely happens. So, okay. Oh, okay. George Reynolds wrote this letter to the editor. Look at that. I haven't gotten a chance to read this yet. Okay.
I didn't know about it either until Ted Forte complimented me on it. I said, what?
Wow.
I hadn't even got the paper copy in the mail yet. I had to look it up online.
So there he is. George Reynolds, up in lights, and letter to the editor. March 2022 reflector. Okay.
About Gabriel.
Yeah. So anywho, yeah. Oh, hey, I want to kind of, hey, can I share real quick? Can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Can you see the, can you see anything here?
No.
Oh,
It says Bruce Powers and started sharing. Now we see a map.
Howdy, Park.
okay. See that map?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the location of that April 8th event. Okay. I know exactly where that is because I windsurf down here a lot. And it's 3005 South Croatan Highway is Dowdy Amusement Park, which is right smack on the bypass. It is not dark there. Expectation management.
Right next to Jockey's Ridge.
Yes, but there are a lot of surf shops and burger joints there. So anyhow, don't expect magnitude 16 going there.
Oh, I'm saying it's better than Virginia Beach.
Okay, then you'll be fine.
Ridge is just a little bit farther.
All right. So now I need to stop sharing. Expectation management. I'm done talking now.
Okay. I just looked up the triple RT and the dome's closed, but it is online. So take your photos. Let's see. Old business. Anybody have any old business to cover?
So the Georgie June raffle is still going on.
Do you want to read, like, does everybody know if you ordered a t-shirt? Because I feel like I've taken over for Chuck and I'm just hauling around t-shirts now.
I've gotten,
I mean,
everybody who ordered one got theirs.
look, that's not true. Do you guys see the box? Yeah, it's right there. Now look at the bag next to it. That's what I take around everywhere. And there's names on all those,
Oh,
in the bags.
Brian hasn't got his yet?
No, well, that's his on top, but I haven't seen them, and that's why. But inside that bag is a bunch of t-shirts that belong to people.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new t-shirts, gray, black, light blue. So $12 a piece. Get your t-shirts, got different sizes, small, medium, and large.
That's old business. Does anybody else have any old business?
Georgie June raffle still going on.
Georgie June raffle. I'm, the next clear day, because I've been trying to get stuff ready, which you'll see all this other stuff over here I have to go through still. But I'm going to go to the Walmart near my house, like in the middle of the day with the solar scope and just, hey, you guys want to buy a ticket? Look at the sign, but buy a ticket. Because I haven't hardly sold any. I mean, I think I have more than everybody. I really need to start pushing these tickets on people.
Stuff to do during this lockdown,
Yeah,
halfway lockdown.
I'm gonna have to start like going door to door.
You gotta buy a ticket or else.
Buy a ticket, or I'll keep knocking on your door like all the solicitors. I know what you're saying though. I do have a lot of tickets. Like, look at that stack.
I've got a bunch here too.
I think you sold the most of everybody right now, Jeff.
I was just mentioning to people at the star parties, you know.
I know, and I keep forgetting to do that, but I am going, like, I'm serious about the Walmart thing. I'm serious. I'm going to do that because my Walmart's busy over in Greenbrier, or not Greenbrier, but Grassfield area. There's a bunch of people. I'm going to go over there on a nice sunny day.
It's out right next to the Girl Scouts, you know, selling their cookies.
I'm not even going to ask permission either, so if you guys see me on the news, that's what happened. I figure I'll beg for permission after the event. Because of that reason, because the Girl Scouts are always trying to, I buy their cookies, now look through the scope. But, anybody else have any old business though? Okay, I don't have any old business to handle here. We have new business stuff, and I'll move on if no one else has anything. Does Kenny count as old business?
I'm just old.
If you guys didn't know, you missed out by not coming tonight because there's a celebrity in the crowd.
Who's that?
Me. There's like 20 of me here. Oh, dang it. Kenny Braun's here. You want to show? Here.
Okay, so-
Wow, video evidence.
Yep. Look at that.
He does exist. He does exist.
I saw him at Skywatch last week and I was like, what? I haven't seen you forever.
2 years.
He's been bumming around, going all over, he said. Bear with me for a second. I'm going to, looking for the link that Jeff sent out 100 times to everybody for this Zoom call. Sorry about that. transfer over to another device.
You're on mute, Leah. Leah Flat. Oh, now we got Leah, Sean, and
Okay,
President.
I'm sorry you guys are gonna have to listen through my phone, but I only wanted to do this because of all the stuff I have to show here. All right. I was going through my garage and I found all of these women in science banners that were under a box. So I have not handed them out yet. Yes. So if you want one of these, there's a woman in your life or a little girl that you want to give this to, please let me know because I have a lot of them. I did not know they were in there. Sorry. But you can see there's a whole bunch of them. All right. And Jeff ordered this kit from NASA for the James Webb, so they sent us a bunch of little stuff we're going to be handing out. Oh, I got to see another sticker to put on my telescope already. Okay. Every time, it's like a racing stripe on the car makes it go faster. We were donated some stuff from David Dickinson. And he brought it to me at Skywatch, and it was a chore getting it out of there last week. I forgot about it. It showed up in my little car full of telescope stuff already. But there's some cool stuff that I'm going to bring in, and we're going to do raffles. I couldn't find the raffle tickets. Do you have it? Do you have raffle tickets still? Okay. I might have given them to you. That's why I found those. I was looking for the raffle tickets. I was looking everywhere. No. Yeah, the ones that we used to do here. Okay. Bring those in because we're going to start doing prizes at the meeting because David gave me a bunch of stuff and I need to get it out of my house. All right. But moving on, here is one of the donated prizes. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Sky Glow broadband light pollution filter. So, you know, you get good use around here. Here's a Orion zoom eyepiece. 7.2 to 21.6 millimeter. This is a real nice eyepiece. And here's the Raspberry Pi. I was going to hook it up, but unfortunately the system here doesn't have a mini HDMI cable, and that's what I needed. So it was working. It is working. I'm not going to plug it in. It's too much. But even if you guys, I found out today because I was thinking about getting another one of these Raspberry Pis because of the silicone chip shortage that's going on. These things are 4 times as much now. So that's like a $700 gift now.
Really?
But yeah, it's crazy. I saw on Amazon, they're charging 4 times what they were.
Wow, because I bought one like 3 months ago. It was a kit, one of the starter kits. It was like 150.
Yeah. If you're looking for it doesn't say on this box, but this is the Raspberry Pi 4 8GB model. If you're getting that one, it's 4 times as much right now. I literally just looked tonight on online.
Wow.
I wouldn't pay that, just so you know, but if someone's willing to, you can sell that price. And just keep the SD card, put it in a cheaper one. But here's the telescope that was donated to the club that I picked up north of here. And you see, you might be able to tell down there, the mirror needs cleaning, but it comes with the Telerad dual focuser. Yeah, 10-inch scope. Got the cooling fan on the back. It's in good shape. The only damage that was to it is, of course, these things are particle board and this shelf came out. I am going to get it back on there. I just wanted to leave it until you guys saw it so you knew what was wrong with it, but it's in good shape, really. So, should be a good price. It does have a cap for it. I just took it off to show you the mirror. Now the other new business. What is up with these binoculars? Is that something we're doing? Okay. I'm gonna give them away as a prize. I'll do it. Okay, some of you guys may have been in the club when we did the workshop on the dew heater and the solar filter workshop. And we are still doing it this spring. So I wanted to show you guys, this is what we made at that workshop. And these work fine. They're a little bulky, okay? So I bought this material and put niochrome wire, is that how you say it? Nichrome wire, which is like the wire in your toaster. And so it's real thin. So I did this test setup, and then it runs off of these 3.7 volt batteries that are rechargeable. And it ran for 2 hours on my table at like 110 degrees off these little batteries. So, and that was at full open. And these are actually old batteries that my daughter was throwing away from her e-cigarette. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should really go work. I mean, this is a little rheostat that I hooked up, and this thing's on right now. I just turned it on right now. I brought the temperature gun so you guys can see. So it's at 77. We'll check in a minute. But these things are 17 volts, and this is very convenient. Most of us have these big batteries that we're carrying around. This is it. If that thing runs for 4 hours, it's golden. And then you just have the big battery in case. So
These batteries are rechargeable.
yeah, and they're rechargeable. And if you get a good one like these here, is not good. These three, these are good batteries. You can recharge those things like 1,000 times the least. So you pay about $4 to $5 probably for a battery, but they will last a long time because it's the same kind that those guys are using for their e-cigarettes, and they use that thing every day. They have to recharge it because it's a high discharge battery. So they use it until they use all the energy in the battery. Then they put it on the charger, charge it up, have another spare, and they'll use that one. And so those things are worked hard every day. And 2 of those are like that. I know because I got them from my daughter's husband. But I just wanted to show you guys that stuff. And you let me know which one of these dew heaters you want to do because we're gonna order enough parts. And I'm hoping everybody who signed up for the dew heater workshop is going to see this video. But let's see here. I'm going to end this. So give me a second to get off my phone before it kills my battery. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
I think you're also muted.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. You gotta hit like twice, I think. All right, so I'm back. So anyway, though, let me know which one you want to do. Like Jeff was saying, I don't know if you heard, but when you're soldering the ladder of resistors that's in that old style, it takes a long time. Someone like burned themselves last time, didn't they?
That's right.
I don't remember who. It was someone from England, but he had a hard time with it. But there is a little bit of soldering, but basically you take for that setup there, it was a cut a 2 foot long stretch of that foam. It's like 1/8 inch foam, and then 60 inches of wire, and I just laid it back and forth in the foam in a foot of it, and then I folded it back on itself so it stuck together because that adhesive is strong. Once it's together, and then we can get the same heat shrink that we used on the other one, put it around the whole system when we're done, and shrink it up. It seemed to be a lot quicker. I know that. And then having that rheostat on it definitely will help. I know George will like that because he always complains about mine. It's too hot. But anyway, let me know which one, and we'll draw up a sheet. I do have some parts obviously already to do that test, and it really doesn't take that much. That's pretty inexpensive. The rheostat is maybe like $10. I think the pack of those, the case that holds those 4 batteries was maybe $3-4 each for one of them, something like that. Maybe not even that much. And then you need the RCA connectors and some wire. And the Nitochrome wire is like, I don't know, $20 for 100 yards of it. It's a pretty good deal.
Better get it before it goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows what's going on with supply prices? But when I bought that stuff, that's how much it was, which was about 2-3 months ago. It wasn't that long ago. Alrighty. Let me see if there's anything else on here. Does anybody else have any new business though while I'm looking this up on my phone? Okay. Let's just get the first one out of the way on the list. VP election. George, did you want to do the board again? Hope you guys put your thinking caps on and thought about names. Submit your names now, please. Nobody? Yep.
Been muted?
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Does nobody have a name that they want to submit? Any name? Obviously, someone's going to say George, so you can put
John Looser. I thought we already went through this. You did such a good job at the beginning of the meeting.
You know, I could just mute you and you'll be treasury and VP.
Yeah, there you go.
All in favor, say aye.
Technical difficulties soon, Richard.
I nominate George Reynolds.
Just so you guys know that if George ends up doing this, he will have to, because the way the rules, the bylaws read is that George had to vacate the position, okay? Now, this is a special election where anyone can take over, but because George has already done it for 2 cycles, like when I'm getting elected next time, that means George would have to as well. Someone that would have to take over for that
That will
position.
be out of sync. You're supposed to do VP one year and the president another year.
I know. That means you end up doing 3 next cycle because it's you and I, right? Yeah.
Treasurer, what about
It's,
that?
Richard isn't up for election. It's a 2-year position.
right. It was VP and treasurer were the ones that just got elected. So we're just beginning a 2-year term.
Yeah. And so on the odd year, those 2 positions do it, and the next time it's you and I do it.
It's secretary and president is coming up next year.
Like, because this is a special election, he's just filling the term until the next election, essentially. And the next election, we're going to do 2. We'll just do 3. Because you can't have George do multiple, like, 6-year term. You know, he's not a senator. All right. So, any other names? And if you're shy about doing it, we will help you. So, if you want to volunteer your own name, please feel free. I'm not hearing a lot.
How many people are, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members here, and how many are online? Do we have a quorum?
Maybe it'd be helpful if you told some people maybe like, you know, what the VP does, because it may sound more intimidating than it really is when you're like, you're the schedule guy. And maybe people will be like, all right, that's fine. I'll do it.
VP doesn't do very much.
The VP does
He's
outreach.
the outreach coordinator. He keeps the schedule. When people request an event, he will either approve or not approve the event, or canvass the membership to see if the event is possible to support. And if so, schedule the event, and then it keeps track of the events, the calendar, and tries to get people to help support the events.
Yeah, it's all done in Night Sky Network. It's pretty straightforward.
Right. The Night Sky Network is what keeps the schedule. We just put everything into the Night Sky Network. When people come up to us and say, hey, I'd like to do something, we say, submit a request online, and they go to our website, submit the request, and that asks questions. So we have point of contact, phone numbers, email address, details of the event, location of the event. They do it, and all the VP does is look at it, decide, schedule it, whatever. And for recurring events like Boardwalk Astronomy, Skywatch, Night Watch, Garden Star, well, not Garden Stars, but recurring events that recur on a regular basis, monthly or whatever, you can create the event and then duplicate it each month. You don't have to rewrite everything. Just duplicate it for each month, and that's it. For Garden Stars, it's a little bit different because they don't have the same schedule every month. Sometimes it's a Tuesday, sometimes it's a Thursday, sometimes they skip a month. But that's easy to do anyway. You just duplicate whatever Garden Stars was and change the date and time.
So the view you're seeing right now is what a member of the public would see, and they just click that request the event. Put this stuff in here. Right now, there's 5 or 6 of us that are coordinators that can go on and look at these events and approve them. But just like you guys saw me earlier tonight when I was talking about that event at the castle, you guys think we can do it? Yeah, okay. It's really easy. I would say the hardest part is because we do regular events with the city of Chesapeake, and the city of Chesapeake wants to know by Friday, close of business, so 5 p.m. on Friday, if we are going to cancel Saturday, Sunday, or Skywatch. So they can have time to put out to the public that the event's canceled and they don't show up at the Northwest River Park and get angry. But it's not that hard to do, really. I mean, if you aren't sure about making the call, because it always comes down to weather, if we think it's going to rain or not, we always err on the side of caution, for one. So
Not always.
well, the caution of we're doing the event. Because too many times we will not do the event and then it'll clear off. So
Right.
it's better to show up to the event and then have it cloud out. And because the city of Chesapeake, well, if we do the event for an hour and then it rains, they give us credit for that, which is how Richard just talked about the money that we get to fund the scholarships.
Yeah.
Or we had one Saturday, Sunday that I was the only one that showed up. It was totally cloudy. I stayed there for at least an hour and a half to make sure it wasn't going to clear up. We got credit for that.
Yeah. That's the same thing when we do the boardwalk event. Unless it is a severe thunderstorm where it's pouring, and you notice I said severe thunderstorm because we have shown up when it is a thunderstorm and set up on the boardwalk because you could see on the radar it was going to clear in an hour, and it did. And then we set up our telescopes and it was fine the rest of the night. So, I mean, those type of things, if you're not comfortable making the calls, VP, just reach out to another officer or something like that and ask their opinion about it. And if 2 officers say, yeah, cancel it, then we just cancel it.
Yeah, as far as scheduling is, many times I've left my house and it was raining or totally cloudy. I got to Northwest River Park and it was totally cloudy. But then by 8:30, 9 o'clock, clear sky. We had a beautiful night.
Yep. So it's really nothing to be intimidated about. It's scheduling things on the calendar. And we do put stuff on Facebook, but the official calendar is the Night Sky Network. And sometimes we miss putting stuff on Facebook because maintaining 2 calendars sucks and things happen. So that's why we always tell people to refer to the Night Sky Network. That is the official calendar. The one that shows up on the website when you click on the calendar link, that is a widget from the Night Sky Network. So we don't have to make our own calendar on the website. It is the NASA's Night Sky Network. So if there's no other name, we
Bruce,
will.
just put up the name there.
What's that?
First in the chat.
I nominate Rich's dog.
This is what the dog does all day. She's not very helpful.
Yeah, I don't see any other name on this list. But Bruce did. He did
I
do the
nominate
last
Jeff
comment.
Goldstein.
Nice. Yeah, George, nominate whoever nominated you. Just nominate them back.
Anyone in on Zoom land? No worries. Nobody wants to read that name. Well, if there's no other nominations, let's proceed with the vote. Do you want to just do a show of hands? Are you guys going to be able to just raise your hands online so I can see? Because we need everyone's participation. All right. Well, I see some people have their camera off. If your camera's off, you don't want to turn it on, that's fine. Just put something in the chat. All right. All in favor of George being the VP, raise your hand, say aye, or put it in the chat. Yes.
Do we know who wants to do it?
Yeah, why don't we have these two guys speak, say what the,
Well, technically you are correct because Jeff, you have to accept the nomination.
I accept, but I don't think I can do as good a job as George.
Well, that's what I thought when I took over from Jeff. I mean, from Sean.
Yeah.
I didn't think I could do as good a job as Sean. I muddled through.
You did fine. Everyone, it's not that hard. I'm glad you accept. Do you accept yours? Okay.
Reluctant.
Well, I know you do want a break because I understand. Trust me. But let's see. Continue with George. I see Ben said yes. You got one vote for you, George. Nobody in this room said anything. For good reason. Does move on to Jeff. Who wants Jeff to be VP?
I was gonna vote for George. I'm glad I didn't because I would have been minority.
It still would have worked out the same way.
What do we have?
Everybody, just put all. Well, you have, how many people are here? 6,
2, 4,
7,
6, 7.
and then you had 9, 10, 11 there, so what, 18? 18 total, and one of them voted for George. Ben voted for George.
Oh.
So now you can take a note for your, that's why I counted them out, so you got that.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Landslide.
Landslide. And let's not forget too, though, this is just for the remainder of the term, so come
Yeah.
November election.
I'm hoping somebody else will take it.
And really, we do need to do what you just suggested. We need to make sure everybody knows what's involved. It's not that difficult to do this thing. And we need different people to come in and do it. You know, I understand Sam stepped away, she resigned. We all have our reasons for doing that, but we need different people. No offense to George. George's done a great job.
Yeah.
But
we don't want the same people to.
yeah, we don't want to get stagnant.
Whoa.
Yeah, it may not be a bad idea, and this kind of create a good point because too, maybe if we talk to some people at our events, not just the people who, people who don't come to meet, and try to get somebody interested who may want to do it in the future, and we can hook them up with somebody who's currently an officer and they can kind of see this not that bad, and do some kind of grooming mentorship and build like a deck of people willing to come in and step in the future.
Yeah, most of the people here don't know about the history of the BBAA, but it was founded in 1978 as a split off from the Norfolk Astronomical Society, because one guy was the president year after year after year. He acted like he was the owner of the club. He had all control, he had all the equipment, he had all authority, and people just got tired of that, and they formed their own club called the Back Bay Amateur Astronomers.
I think I can bring quite a few students in. I haven't been pushing it. I've been just,
We
the
understand.
transition has been a lot of having people retire and then new people come in, but I think I can really bring in quite a few students that'll be really excited and stay around, so. Yeah.
That's really who we need. I mean, no offense to everybody who's older in the club, but the astronomy is a dying hobby because old people are the only ones that are in it. And we need young people in this
I mean, I
hobby.
have some really excited students this semester and from
Send
last
them our way.
semester, so maybe the next meeting, we can get I can get some people to, I need to get it, I just need to get it, I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'll continue, I'll work on it.
You haven't had any in-person classes, have you?
So we had in-person classes, and then I got COVID a few weeks ago, or a month ago. So then we had to go home again, but I've been back now for a couple weeks, and so we've been it's a big transition from losing 40 years of institutional knowledge, and all at the same time. Yeah, so.
That's a lot.
And we have new people that we need to ask permission for things for, and I think once we get this all organized, we'll never have to ask for things again, and we'll bring in some new students. And
If you need assistance from anyone here, let us know, please, because we value the relationship we have with TCC.
someone sent a letter to one of the deans, and they replied like that, and we
Jeff,
had all been.
that was you, Jeff,
for like
right?
a month.
I did, and I called her too.
Yeah, she responded right away to him, and I had been emailing, so that was that's why we're here now.
She was out Friday and the Monday.
And apparently she's not the person that even that makes the decision. We're learning who makes decisions for us. So I had been emailing the wrong person, but we're gonna figure it out.
You need something, Bruce?
Yes.
What's up?
I would like to point out that in cyberspace, we have an excited student named John who is with us tonight. So I would like to point out that even as an old guy, okay, who's about to die, apparently, I didn't know this. I've done a lot of online, learning and extended learning and Slack and Zooming over the past 2 years. And this is the way to attract the target audience that you are trying to recruit right here. So if we continue to do this, excited students like John will engage.
In the chat.
Yep, welcome to the meeting, John. We're glad to see you here.
And I'm not dead yet.
I didn't say you would be. Also, thank you.
Oh, I know John's not trying to kill me. Sean is.
John is Dr. Weiss.
Is John a TCC?
John, are you a TCC student?
I am.
I know John. So he was who I was thinking of, one of the people I was thinking.
Oh,
about
that's
that.
cool. Did you like text him? Because that's a weird coincidence, right?
Well, he messaged me. We were
She mentioned this in class today, so I emailed her about it, asking for more information.
Oh, right on.
So I brought it up in class, but it was like last minute because I didn't think that we were gonna be able to come here.
Mhm.
So it was very last second, and so next meeting, I'll talk about it more.
I'm hoping April we have no hiccups. Nothing else happens
Okay,
and we're
fingers crossed.
doing, I mean, hopefully you get the planetarium open, we can do a show, hopefully, something like that, because planetarium shows bring members. They bring our members too. So a normal meeting, we'd have like 3 times this
Yeah.
amount of people, so.
I mean, and I have other groups that need planetarium shows done, so we're working really hard on figuring out who needs to approve what. It's a lot of levels of approval. But once we get it approved, it's approved.
It's good.
So.
We can be your test subject.
Not me, like you.
The old Lunar planetarium, we were one of the first ones to go into. And he was still working out the case. We were test subjects there.
Oh, cool, yeah.
If you need assistance from us, so please let us know, because if we weren't able to come to this space, it would be difficult. We'd have to be looking for a library or something, bring a lawn chair to my
I
house.
think this is good now, so we don't have to keep asking about this.
Okay,
And I'm supposed to do a show this month in the planetarium for school, so we're still, hopefully we'll have approval before that, which would be before April, so.
sounds good. Because
What was the last time planetarium ran?
To the public,
Or to anything?
to the public, I guess, 2.5 years.
Well, the dust off of it.
Well, no, I'm doing shows in there now, the students,
Oh,
but
I was just wondering if it was gonna break down the rain.
yes, we're lovingly taking care of it.
Good.
Well, we all know that it's starting to roll into the busy time of the year for the club. We'll have a lot of events coming up, and hopefully no hiccups with anything else with the virus, so we can, like I said, hopefully. But let's see what else we got here. I don't think I had any more new business, and I guess we didn't say congratulations, Jeff. Thank you for stepping up.
Well,
Appreciate that. I've got
Applause here.
I've got a whole bunch of stuff at my house for you to take. No, I'm kidding. Do you still have the stuff at your house, or did you turn it over to Sam yet?
What stuff?
All the kits.
I still have them.
Oh, you still have it.
She wanted me to keep them anyway, because she didn't have room for
Okay.
them.
Well, you work it out with him. He has all the kits. So let's see. I covered the upcoming outreach already. Stuff about astronomically. Okay. So it looks like observing reports. Anybody got any observing reports? Any of you guys online got some observing reports?
So
Well, maybe.
I really had
Not with my eye. There's a star I've been doing photometry on for like 2 years now. And I got reached out by a researcher in Germany, and he's been doing studies on the stars where he wants to use some of the stuff going into the next season. So I'm gonna have to do a lot more error analysis on my multiband photometry that he plans to use. He's already presented on this star a couple times at AAS, but he wants to use a lot of my data to help expand his own studies of the star. It's a variable called VCVN. It has a high degree of polarimetry because there's a dust cloud in there that's polarizing the light. And he's showing how the polarization of the light has been changing over the sign over the pulsation period of the star. So he's going to use my data for color indexes to match with his data that he's collecting in Germany on the pole angles of the light. So I got two that two big time project. That's one of them, and then the one I've been doing for about a year now on Sagittarius, B25 Sagittarius. So we're rolling along and analyzing that data as it's coming in, and that one's starting to come into season again. So that keeps me pretty busy on my weekends. But
You can get sunspot groups on Sunday,
Yeah,
Saturday, Sunday.
the sun's very active.
Oh, you're giving me his early report.
We have sunspots on the sun.
Lots of
On
problems.
Saturday, Sunday, the sun has been very active. If you guys come out, hopefully we can get like Mel to come down with his big hydrogen alpha telescope, because we got a couple of the PSTs for the club now, and it looks good in there, but it would look a lot better in that big one. But there's huge flares. Did you guys see the APOD yesterday? Did you hear about the big flare? The biggest ever recorded?
I heard about it.
Yeah, if you look at yesterday's APOD, it looks like it's like half the size of the sun. This flare coming off. It's huge.
Explain what APOD is. Some people might not know.
That's the astronomical picture of the day, or astronomy picture of the day.
Put up by NASA.
Yeah, it's NASA's. If you go to the club's homepage and scroll down, you'll see whatever the APOD is for the day. On the magic mirror, that's one thing that shows up. That's how I saw it. I was walking by in the kitchen. It's like, what the?
So how do you look at historical ones, like it's changed?
If you click on the picture on our website,
Yeah.
it'll take you to the APOD website, and then you can just scroll.
Oh, I see. So then it'll pull up the history.
Yeah, you can just scroll on their website and look at it. And it has a description. Usually if you look at, like on our website, it doesn't have the description.
Yeah.
It just has the photo.
Right.
So if you want to see what the information is behind the photo, you'd have to click. And usually I see that on all the people that have websites that have the APOD, you still have to go to the NASA site if you want to see the description, which is fine.
Chuck put a good picture up to one of his people out in Colorado.
Yeah, I saw that.
Of the Zodiac, or what was it?
Zodiac light.
Yeah, the Zodiac light.
That was just incredible.
That was a nice picture. Must be nice having that dark of a sky.
I saw the rocket launch, the Antares launch on the February 19th, went to Wallops Island to see it.
Oh, you went up there?
Yeah.
Right on.
I saw it from Ocean View.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's 2 days ago.
Barely saw it. Good thing I have binoculars.
Oh, someone's sharing their screen here.
Bruce, I think.
Yeah,
Are you pulling it up, Bruce? Is that Bruce?
at the public observing thing in Washington.
I can't even tell who's, oh, it is Bruce there.
Bruce.
Is it M33?
Wow.
That's the APOD.
Scroll back to yesterday.
Well, it's 24, 24.
Look at the bottom, it's got the arrows there. See where,
Archives.
there it is.
Oh, woo!
That flare.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is literally the biggest they've ever recorded.
What was that taken with the,
SDO.
Solar Dynamics Observatory.
you had the scope out yesterday?
You know what? This whole time at Saturday, Sunday, I've been calling it that, and it is the Solar Dynamics Orbiter.
So, it's orbiter.
Orbiter, but I've been saying the same thing.
Observatory.
I've been saying the same thing. And I heard someone on NASA, I was watching a video and they called it that. Uh-oh.
Your Zodiac light.
That's not the one. Bruce, if you got that one from Chuck that he posted, can you share that one?
No, not the online one.
That was because it was 2 hours. They showed us it.
You talking about the Zodiacal light, or the someone put a nice one of M95?
The one of the Zodiac light that the friend of his in his club there took.
Just don't remember that.
It was,
on the Groups IO.
Yeah, group file.
no, it's not on there,
No,
Bruce.
VFast.
It's on,
VFast.
He emailed it out. Yeah, it's one that he emailed. It's not an APOD.
I thought it was on the Groups IO.
Groups
ain't it?
IO.
Yeah. Yeah, though someone sent out one of M95. My wife ended up walking my office when I was looking at it, so she got a tutorial about the colors and the of the galaxy, where all the young stars were, where all the old stars were, because it was very apparent in that photo. It was a good one.
Yeah, if you have never visited the astronomy picture of the day, I recommend checking it out because all the good photos are there. Let's see, anybody else have any observing reports though?
It's 9 o'clock.
That's my computer.
Okay.
I like it to talk to me.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
It's 9 o'clock.
I thought it was one of these guys.
Yeah. Do you know where your children are?
So I really enjoyed coming out to the February 19th Skywatch. There are about 15 members there and at least 10 telescopes. I saw George Reynolds at his best in the dark, as always. And there's a member, Dave, I forget Dave's last name. He had an apochromat out. I'm sorry, a triplet. And he was looking at the Orion Nebula. It just really kind of knocked me over backwards how beautiful it was in the clear winter sky. It put my little Meade ETX 125 to shame. So my friend was like, I want to look through that bigger telescope and not yours. But yeah, I had a great time. It was great to see everybody.
Oh,
It was windy.
yeah. But
That's what the problem was.
dry, no humidity.
No.
Very little to it.
Yeah, no, didn't have any problems with dew that night, but it was definitely cold. I had to break out the coveralls and winter boots that night for
Put on
sure.
an extra layer.
Yeah, my buddy heater did not work. It blew out 5 times.
But I was the last one to leave, and then the park ranger was there, and I couldn't find my car keys.
Oh, no.
And they were buried in the car. And I had all that stuff from David Dickinson, who dropped off. So, I mean, I had a bunch of extra stuff shoved in this car.
Oh.
And I had to take it all out.
You put your telescope away?
Yeah, everything was away. 20 minutes it took me to find those car keys.
Oh.
But it was like, what can you do? It was like, I know they're here somewhere because I got here.
They ain't going anywhere. That's for sure.
Yeah, 20 minutes. I was unhappy when I got home. But, oh well. I just thought it was funny. It's like everybody left, but she was still there, so that was good. Any other observer reports?
This isn't an observing report, but I'd like to address the statements you made about the graying of astronomy, about a lot of old people in astronomy. Some astronomy clubs have closed down because their members just got too old. But now, our club is not that way. If you read that letter that I wrote to the editor in the
I did read it.
in the
Yeah.
reflector, it states, the last paragraph, I can attest that there's no lack of interest among young people in astronomy, just an access problem, as the young man said in his article last June. They need transportation to get to events, they need guidance and equipment. The BBAA receives donated scopes every now and then, which we turn around and give to newbies who show a genuine interest in astronomy. And our members share their knowledge and expertise, patiently mentoring those new to our hobby. So we urge everyone to keep looking up.
Very well said. Bruce, you can stop sharing your screen. Unless you want to show us that comment. That's fine. What's that?
That's my letter to the editor,
Oh,
page 4.
I hope I didn't offend you, Bruce, by calling you old. Because you're almost as old as me.
Everybody at work calls me old every day. Just get in line.
But Bruce brings up a valid point because we don't have that problem yet, and we don't ever want that problem because I definitely have read articles across the country. It is a problem with this hobby. So, and it is access, it's expense, because these telescopes, I mean, that telescope was probably worth more than when it was donated because the prices keep going up for everything. And we don't want to be in that type of situation. I forgot to bring this up earlier, but I did email the Parks and Rec Department at Portsmouth and Norfolk and told them that we wanted to do outreach with them, and I'm still waiting on word back. So I'll let you guys know when they contact me. If they don't email me back, I'm going to call or go there and talk to somebody in person, because I can't imagine why they wouldn't want us to do something. But that's the kind of access I'm talking about, because there's people in those communities that can't go to the boardwalk or can't go to the Northwest River Park. I'm sure of it.
Or don't know anything about it.
Yeah, don't know anything about it. And just like when we set up on the boardwalk, we can set up at a park in those cities and see the planets or see the moon. And people, when they've never looked at those things through a telescope, I guarantee you guys know how it is at the boardwalk all the time. So that's what I'm hoping to do, so we can live up more to the motto.
Hey, Sean, how many telescopes are currently in your basement?
I've got, well, take that one back. I've got 2 right now on the loaner, and then I got 2 club ones. So someone else wants another club one. Because we got that Meade, and then we had a former club member who passed away. His daughter gave us the 8-inch Celestron and the PST that you saw me bring to Skywalk or Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, they're nice. In fact, I mounted the PST to the finder scope now on that telescope. So when you do Saturday, Sunday, you can just look through them both. It's got a motorized mount to track the sun.
Right.
So
One of the main things that students lack a lot of time is money. So if they are looking for a scope and, we inherit scopes, then I submit that we, pay it forward and close the loop. And, we could have workshops to rework these things and make them usable for students and just give them to them.
we do.
Yeah, good. Okay.
George has got a couple that he needs to work on that might be good right after they have the work done to them, because the mounts are too shaky.
Right. So remember that Meade 10-inch that you gave me about 2 years ago now? Yeah, that I reworked the electronics with. I wrote the owner, and he emailed me back the same day, and he was grateful that somebody could use his cherished instrument. And so I kept that, I printed it out, and I put it in the box with that scope, and I drag it around with it everywhere, because, he was just too heavy for him because he got older. So
I know, trust me, when I pick it up, I tell them, because a lot of times they don't think that we can use them. And I say, we will give them. I have not yet, and I've got some that were lower quality, but I have given away every scope that has been given to the club. So
and happy wife, happy life.
I put them in the garage, so my wife doesn't care as much. So I made room out there. But all right, it's already after 9. If no one's got any more observing reports, I guess we'll close the meeting down. Can you see me? Thank you, everybody, for coming to the March meeting.
Click on
Take care, everybody. Catch you all later.